ときめきプロデューサー。Thank you for watching Chissy's English Cafe again. Today I'm at home in Niseko in Hokkaido. I had a relaxing morning this morning because I just came back from Tokyo last night, like very late at night, 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock. So I was sleeping in a little bit this morning, and this is almost 5 o'clock, I think, in the afternoon, in the evening. But I haven't had any lunch today, so I'm gonna have a little cheeky lunch. So I will show you what I'm having. This is my lunch today. It doesn't look so nice, but it's actually nice, I think. I bought this brown bread from Holland. The brown bread is this one. Can you see? I don't know how it's called in English. Bolletje in Holland, in Dutch? Yeah, because it's not English, so I don't know what's in English. But it's a little bit sour and very heavy. So yeah, you cannot find it in Japan often, I think. It's made of bread, but it's a lot of fiber in it, so it's very healthy. Can you see? It's not focusing. And it's very nice with butter, just butter and this, a lot of butter and this. I usually eat it by itself, and it's really nice. And I have another special thing. What is it? What is this name? Babazoo? I think it's a Krispy Kreme donut. Caramel taste with little rabbit hat on it. So cute! I couldn't resist to get it because I got it before, like 1 month ago. It was on my way to in the Haneda airport. There's a Krispy Kreme donut. Just on the way up to my check-in counter, so I couldn't resist. It's so cute. I even got more in the fridge. I got 4 more. Baba Mama, Baba Papa, and Baba Zoo. Cause there's a family upstairs. My friend family upstairs. There are 4 people there. They're 2 twins, 3 years old, very cute twins. So I needed to get it. So this is my also this is our dinner tonight. I made gyoza a few days ago, and then I freezed it. It's still frozen. I put some kimchi, and it's all made of minced chicken, not pork or beef. Only chicken inside because my boyfriend doesn't like pork. So it's my first time to have pure chicken minced chicken gyoza with some cheese, and we had some renkon. Yeah, we'll try it out later. So I just had a really late lunch, as I showed you. It was sour bread with banana cheese toast. It was very good. So today I would like to talk about I would like to answer some question I got from my Line @ follower, and the question was, do I need to learn proper English to be able to speak English? Is it enough to have junior high school level English? And that was the question, and my answer is it depends on how you want to use your English skills. Do you understand? Do you understand what I mean? So if you want to just go to overseas, for instance, and if you want to order something in English, or if you get through the security at the airport, or check in smoothly at the airport, something like that, and then the junior high school English is pretty much enough, I think. And if you want to have a conversation, like a proper conversation between your friends or like a native English speaker or other people who speaks English. And junior high school level English might not be enough, but I would say don't go to English school for that. The natural conversation, from my experience, natural conversation gets better when you speak to actual people. So not by learning in English, not by listening from the CD or not from the DVD or a movie or anything like that. Don't spend money on it. I think the best way is to find someone you can speak English to. If your English school gives you a chance, to talk English directly with the teacher or someone there, and that's very good, I think. And I think the frequency to use English is really affect, I think. Yeah, well, for example, I was high school student. I had a 2 for my English score. What do you call? You get end of the year, you get the paper, and there's like out of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 is worst, 5 is the best, and I was always 2. Which is very, very bad. I had to retake exam many times, and I nearly failed English also. So my English was really bad. I could say only like sorry, pardon, hello, my name is Chisa, only that. And then I went to Australia, and there was no one who can speak English, almost no one. There was no Japanese student in the high school. I went to local high school, and I had my host family, 3 years old boy, 5 years old boy, and 20 years old sister, and mom and dad. 5 people in the house, and they didn't speak Japanese at all. And I needed to talk every day with them because I needed to know how to use everything, like how the toilets work, where is the tissue, if I can use the shampoo at the house, everything. I need to get permission, or I have to, like, if I can use the Hoover, or how can I clean my house, or is there anywhere I'm not allowed to get in? So many questions I have to live there, right? With their host families, and so I had to use English to survive, and that was the best thing I ever done to get my English skill better. Yeah, and then I actually also didn't have a mobile phone. There was no iPhone at the time, so, and then I didn't have my laptop, the computer I didn't have. So I used only English for 3 months completely. I didn't call my mom or dad. I didn't. So I used only English. I didn't read any Japanese. I didn't watch Japanese DVD. There was no YouTube. Yeah, I didn't have access to internet, and that was good. That was the greatest thing. I was away from Japanese. I was only in English world. So how much you are in the English world, that decides how speedy you get to learn it. You learn English. So if it's same as snowboard. I'm not sure if you do snowboard. This is snowboard. Do you see the snowboard? I don't know if or ski is exactly same, or swimming. I think it's the same. Most of the sports is the same. If you practice, train, like go to training, like once a month, do you get better? If you do snowboard once a month, you get better maybe in 4 months or 5 months, I would say. If you go swimming once a month and then learn how to swim. I think it takes few months. But if you go to snowboarding lesson every day, I think you can be able to go smoothly within 3 days or 4 days, I would say. Or I think if you go swimming 3 days in a row every day, day 1, day 2, day 3, and then I think you can swim in the day 3. Or if you go once a week, then I think you can swim after 1 month. So the frequency is quite important. Same in English. English is not sports, but it's really similar. Yeah, and also how much time you take for once is also important, I think, because when I was in Australia, I used English 24 hours. Even when I'm sleeping, I was dreaming in English at the end. Yeah, so but if you live in Japan and then if you speak Japanese in your daily life, I recommend to have sometimes you use only English. Yeah, so it's okay for 30 minutes, 1 hour, doesn't matter, but take time that you use only English. I even studied TOEIC in English book, like English book for TOEIC exam. So even all the instruction is English, and then I got my score really high, like 300 points higher within like 3 months when I used that textbook. So I think that's very good idea. And if you want to work in English speaking company, I think you should go to school. I'm not that rebel neither. So, and I'm using English every day with my boyfriend. I use my English when I work on board. But still, if I want to work in an English speaking company, well, I'm working there, but it's not that specialized. If you wanna like be a businesswoman or businessman in a company and do business in the company, and I think you need more specialized English skills, especially for that for that area. Yeah, if it's economic, you need economic words. If it's medical related company, and you need medical words or medical way to say, it's very different. And if I work for like financial company, I definitely need to get the lesson from English teacher. I need to go to school or like a private lessons to be able to learn Financial Times, like newspapers. Yeah, it's another level, I think. If you do work, for example, if I want to go to New York and work there at the office, I need to take a school. So if you need English, if you need junior high school English level or higher level, it's up to you. It's how you want to use English for. So this is my advice. Thank you for the question. I hope it helps a little bit. And if you have further question, if you have any question about English, about me, about the Niseko, about the flight attendant job, anything you have a question, please write it down and send it to me via line which is underneath there. See you next week for English Cafe. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, I guess. Bye bye.